The consequences of us being indecisive are typically much greater than the consequences of making the wrong decision. When we're indecisive, it leads to inconsistency. And that inconsistency has a much more negative impact on the things that we're trying to accomplish rather than showing up and giving 100% or going all in on whatever it is that we're trying to accomplish. We see this happening in sports, in life, in relationships, in business, as well as in our faith. All the areas of life that my brother and I talk about on this channel. They're directly impacted by the decisions that we make or the decisions that we don't make. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Lot and his family. God basically comes to them in Genesis by sending angels and saying that you need to flee the city. Don't look back on the lives that you lived, the things that you've had. Don't look back on anything in the past, but you need to get out of here. In Genesis chapter 19, verse 17, it says, "Flee for your lives. Don't look back and don't stop anywhere in the plain. Flee to the mountains or you will be swept away." It was a direct command from God to get out and don't look back. Basically what he tells them is that there's no going back, there's only going forward. And so that's what you should be focusing in on. In Genesis chapter 19, verse 26, it says, "But Lot's wife looked back, and she became a pillar of salt." So because she looked back on what they had in the past, on their old city, their old lives, God turned her to salt. And we see this happening in our lives. For me, for example, when I was in Syracuse, I made the decision to transfer because at that point in time, I thought I would be giving up on myself and my dreams if I didn't pursue an opportunity at another school. At that point in time, I was a sophomore. I played as a freshman. I believed that I should have been playing as a sophomore, and I was producing on the field but was getting less and less reps. And so I made a decision based on emotion and with a little bit of logic, but if I put more thought into it, what I realized, hindsight being 2020, is that there will always be an opportunity. It's just creating the opportunity with where you're at, and that the grass isn't always green on the other side, but it's green where you water it. But moral of the story is that I ended up transferring. I go to Lafayette College, and there was indecision after I transferred. Again, hindsight is always going to be 2020, and you're always going to want what you don't have. It's not until you get what you're asking for and you realize that it's not what it was made out to be. So I did have some indecision and a lot of hesitation with different things that were going on, and as a result, I dealt with a number of setbacks. I obviously didn't make it to the NFL. I didn't play my senior season. I got reconstructive surgery on both of my hips, my groin, my core. So there was a number of different things that I dealt with. Thank God I overcame. But that indecision had a negative impact on my life. And I wanted to make this video because I don't want the same to happen to you. When you make a decision, run with it 100 miles an hour. There's no going back. Just give all of your effort to that decision that you made, and things will work out. If you're putting in the work, there'll always be an opportunity that comes up. You just got to take advantage of it. I hope you guys found value in today's video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share it with a friend. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate your time.